Welcome to a special collab of Game Recognized Game with Stewie and Myles, along with my favorite unanimous and iHeart Women's Sports Network podcast, Fudd Around and Find Out with Azzi Fudd and Ashanti Plumber. Today's shows will combine our favorite parts from each of our shows. We will get to know each other a bit better and, of course, have a good time.
Hey, thanks for having us.
We love a crossover episode.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
The collab that everybody needed.
Yeah, y'all some of the best in the game, man. This is perfect. Glad we got this coming.
It's an honor.
So, okay, you've heard it. Game recognized game. I'm just curious to y'all. What does that mean, when I say that, game recognized game?
To me, it's like a level of respect. Like, game recognizes game. Like, I know what you're going through. I know what you've been through. Like, I respect where you are, what you're doing.
I agree. Even if you're not from the same field, maybe you don't play the same sport, maybe you don't play a sport at all. It's like respecting the work that you put in. So that's what I think it means.
That's exactly what we wanted to come off as. It don't have to be just hoops. It's just mutual respect and amongst people's fields and whatnot. We're out there grinding, we're out there hustle. We all have, whatever. We all do whatever it does, to make our livelihoods come together. So, yeah, I think that's a perfect answer. I appreciate y'all for that. That's perfect.
Yeah, we just wanted to have a platform where we could talk about things on the court and off the court, similar to how you guys do. You Fudd around and find out. We just wanted to kind of talk about some game in both worlds. Azzi, when was the first moment that you truly realized that you had game? I feel like this is early for you. This got to be early.
Like, looking back, I feel like I should have realized it sooner. But with parents as your coaches, it was one of those households where you never got a compliment. It was always something you got to get better at. So I didn't really realize how good I was. Like, my parents kind of had to tell me. So I think it wasn't till 8th grade where I truly was like, okay, wait, I am pretty good. Even though people were telling me, I still didn't feel it till probably 8th grade, even early high school. And I really kind of felt comfortable believing that.
I feel like your confidence now is just untouchable.
I like to think so.
Is that where you're at?
Yeah, I'm definitely in a really good headspace right now.
You have it figured out. You're at the end of your college career. You're I know what to do. I know what coach is going to do. You just show up and do your work. And it's good to see. It's awesome to see you just thriving.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, from a fan's perspective too, Azzi, I think it's pretty dope. You hit that flow state. You know what I mean? I feel like it's something that you have to kind of work to get to, as an athlete, what that feels like. Can you speak to that a little bit? What it feels like being in your senior year and just, not necessarily having it all figured out, but, having a lot of experience because, you've been through quite a bit, for anybody who's obviously followed your career as far as adversity, as far as the highs, the lows, winning a chip, being down. What does it feel like to kind of hit that flow state in your senior year?
I definitely don't have it all figured out, but right. I think all that I have been through from high school to now, but especially in college, the ups, the downs, definitely sucked in the moment. But going through that, having to figure it out through all that adversity has definitely helped me where I am now. Knowing that I can get through that, knowing that I've got great teammates, great support staff, great family, great people around me to help me through it as well. But I think going through those tough things really builds you. And now it's I went through all that. What can I do? If I could get through that, if I could win a natty, if I could
there you go.
handle coach, do this, do that.
There you go.
Keep throwing things at me. I'm ready.
Nice, man. I love that mindset. I feel like, Stewie's obviously accomplished something that I feel is never going to be done ever again. And winning, 4 championships all 4 years that she was there, right? With that being said, do you kind of feel pressure on yourself? You guys are obviously rolling right now, undefeated. Do you feel pressure, to win another championship this year?
Honestly, no. I don't feel pressure. I think it just excites me. And I think I can't really speak to my teammates, but from a collective standpoint, I feel like it's kind of just fueled us. We got a taste of what it's like. And now everyone that's returning is okay, I want that again. And everyone that's new is well, I want to contribute so we can be there again. But I haven't really felt too much pressure this year. And I think that goes to also show everything I've been through at UConn. It's I've broken all of Stewie's records that she's accomplished at UConn. We've had some highs and we've had some of the lowest lows of what it feels like. So it's can't compare it to any other team. We're going to go out there every night and do what we do.
I also feel in a sense the pressure was last year. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because it was you guys hadn't won in a long time. It was they hadn't won since I left, which that was pressure on me that I didn't want either. So appreciate that. But now it's you know what it feels like to win. You have that in the back of your mind, and that confidence is what you take to the next year. That's how I felt of especially after winning our first, it was like, oh, we know how to do this now. Like, we know coaches' mind games, and CD's going to be talking about all this other stuff. And it's like, as long as you just lock in and you stay with your 5 on the court, you're going to be good.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. Got the blueprint. You understand what it takes.
Exactly.
That's
the blueprint.
real.
That's perfect.
I understand it now.
Azzi, you talked a little bit about your circle, and I think your circle is really important as far as like getting through things, injuries, success, failures, and now potentially the opportunity to be the number 1 draft pick. How much are you like watching that? Because I feel like from what I'm seeing, and I just see it from social media, it's like it's fluctuating. You know, it was gonna be Awa Fam, and now it's Azzi, and is there a big, like, you want to be number 1? I'm assuming. But are you thinking about it a lot?
I'm not. I mean, obviously that getting drafted is a dream and being number 1 is a dream. It's like, I want to be in that UConn hallway with you and with everyone else. But I'm really not thinking about it. I'm not on social media too much to avoid seeing that and just hearing all the outside voices.
Smart.
Because I've seen with all my past teammates just how easy it is to be consumed by that and be consumed by what's next. But I'm really trying to stay present because I know I've got 2 months left and I'm going to miss, as much as I might complain. If you're listening, I never complain, CD, but like a CD game or a CD walk or like a team this or like just whatever it may be in the moment. It's like, oh, but in 2 months, I'm going to be like, oh, I wish I had a CD walk. I wish I had a team dinner. I wish I was getting dressed up for whatever. So I'm really trying to like not think about too much of what's going to happen after. Because I can't control it. It's not in my hands. I got to take care of business here first.
You got a hell of a mindset, Azzi. That's great, man. I mean, you're just you're transitioning to a new part of your life. So I'm glad that you got such a mature mentality and whatnot. And obviously, you know, the years of college help with that. But a little bit of a gear shift, man. Ashanti, I know you was down there in Corpus Christi, man. You hold it down in the broadcast out there. Nah, come on. You know, I'm a Texan, baby. You know, I'm a Texan, man. You know, I follow my hoops. You know, I think that this is something that's kind of new for me and Stewie, right? Coming on the broadcast side, the podcast side. I mean, y'all been doing it for a bit, but like, what was that transition like for you, you know, going from player to broadcaster? What made you like want to kind of get into this field and just, you know, hold it down for us?
I knew I wanted to stay around hoops, and there comes a time where you realize you can't play forever. And that time came sooner than I expected. I tore my ACL. I have many knee injuries. I feel like I never really had like a truly healthy season, but I did get to play professionally. But coming over to the broadcast side, I was like, I definitely want to stay around hoops, and I definitely want to stay around women's basketball. Like, being a part of it, I went to college when Stewie's in college, so there was no chance for us winning a championship. Thank you, Stewie. But you were still amazing to watch. All seriousness, I knew I wanted to be around the sport still, and to be able to tell women's stories while being around the sport is really important to me. Like, I remember games having minimal people in the stands to now games are completely sold out. I remember where you had to really search to look for the game. And now it's like you can get it on ESPN. You can get it on the main channels. And so I think it's really important to continue to tell women's stories, to continue to be around the sport. And it's just really beautiful to watch how much it's grown.
I think that it's pretty dope, man. I have a lot of women in my life. I grew up with all sisters. You know what I mean?
Ooh, God bless you.
I'm the only, I know. I'm the only dude in the family, man. We actually don't. We finally got our first. I got my little nephew, man. He's like 6, 7 years old. But, you know, I've been the only man for the facts. I knew someone was going to do it. I've been only doing the family for the past, 20 years now, man. So, I mean, it's dope, you know, watching the game grow as it has. You know, I think it's something that, you know, it's going to continue to grow. I mean, obviously, this unrivaled thing is unreal. Shout out to you, Stewie, man. You got that dub. You know, we was talking about that last week.
And then I lost. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, that's how the game comes with you, though.
I was just trying to score. After getting routed, I just wanted to score. Then I won, and then Aaliyah Boston it was just too much. I was taking blows left
body,
and right.
Man. Big body, yeah. I've seen that. I've seen that firsthand, to say the least.
I was like,
yeah. So speaking on the game, man, I'm just curious, Azzi, if you can steal one thing from, you know, whether it's me or Stewie's game, you know, what would that be and why?
Okay.
Now take your time. Really digest this one, you feel me?
Okay. I think, like Stewie's versatility.
There you go.
You can do everything.
Facts.
You can handle the ball, you can shoot, you can create off the dribble, guard 1 through 5. So if I could, like, there's literally nothing you can't do. So yeah, I'm going to add all of that to my game.
Versatility, drop it all in one bucket. I like it.
Yeah, I definitely want to get better at posting up. And I don't like it down there too much.
I would love to see that. I would love
every once in a while, you're going to
that.
have a mouse in the house.
That's what I'm saying. I got to embrace that. I'm not too comfortable with that right now.
Everybody switches, man. So it's something that even I myself is trying to work on. So yeah, you got to have everything in your bag. Time for a quick break. When we come back, Ashanti and Azzi will be asking us questions, including about another team that Stewie just joined.
Welcome back to a very special crossover episode of Game Recognized Game and Fudd Around and Find Out. Now we get to ask you guys some questions.
All right, what y'all got?
Stewie, I'm going to start with you. Stewie, we always ask our UConn alums for their best Geno and CD stories. What you got? Podcast safe.
Okay.
Be careful.
I know. Honestly, they can't get me now. I'm
That's
gone.
what you think.
Okay, so it was my freshman year, and we used to practice at Gampel. We didn't have Worth. We didn't have the practice facility yet. And we were doing this drill, and it was like I missed a box out. Like literally one box out. I missed it. The practice guys got the offensive rebound. And he was like, Stewie, he was like, you see those stairs? He was like, run them. So the entire practice, the rest of the practice, I was running up and down Gampel Pavilion steps. And I was like, every time I got to the top of the concourse, I'm like, just turn left. Just walk out the door. Just turn left. And I went back down. He forgot about me until CD had to tell him that I was still there doing it. So that was like that was something that I'll never forget my freshman year. I had a rough freshman year as far as stories. And then CD, I love CD. Like, she's my favorite, but also she's like the person that knows how to push all of your buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Like anything that is like coming up in your head, she finds it before you even know how to say it out loud. So it was my junior year. We were playing in this like Florida tournament or something, and she was mad. Like, I thought I was in a defensive stance and she wanted me to be lower. And I just kind of gave her like a look like, the fuck do you want? Like, what? How much lower can I get? Look at me. You would have thought the world was ending. We canceled practice. The next day. Coach was like, I'm not coaching the team. CD was like, you guys are ridiculous. Like, all these things. So with CD, she got eyes in the back of her head. So you always have to make sure she's like not looking at you if you're going to make some faces. But with all that, I tell them all the time, I'm like, you miss me. You wish I was there.
It's their love language.
I'm like, Azzi, do you guys get in trouble like this in practice anymore? I don't know.
No,
right?
This is the
He's
people's
just like,
princess.
not like this.
She doesn't get in
The
trouble.
people's
Soft
princess
grandpa.
is crazy.
everyone that comes back says that. They're like, you guys are so much softer. You're so much nicer to them. Yeah. They definitely are. After hearing some of your stories, yeah. Way different.
We got kicked out of the locker room after we won the national
goodness.
championship because we had these recruits and they didn't want to come out. And it was like, well, why would you have recruits come after we won a national championship?
Yeah.
Anyways, they kicked us out of the locker room and took all of our stuff and put it in a different place. And then all of our stuff got stolen. I had
they was wilding for
UConn,
respect.
PE, KDs, and they were just like
It
gone.
was wilding for respect. That's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So everyone gets kicked out. Everyone gets kicked out the locker room. Every year, every generation has been kicked out of the locker room.
There was a video that resurfaced, I don't know if it was last year, 2 years ago, of Geno and CD, and she's like, Breanna, Stewart, blah, blah. And that was her line to us, was like, we were mocking her, and she was like, well, you see how I treated Stewie? Like, why do you think I would treat you guys any differently? None of you are better than her. So if she got it, then you're definitely going to get it. And we're like, okay, that's fair. That's totally fair.
Yeah, she was on me for my body language all the time.
And
But
that's why you're amazing. Yeah, look at you now.
Look at y'all now. Look at y'all.
Look at everyone now. The discipline.
Don't tell her. Cut that part out. Don't tell her. She's right.
It's like that, y'all. Like, she really like she one of them.
She looks like she means business. I
CD's
can
great.
imagine.
She's just like super meticulous. Yeah.
Myles, I think you need to meet her.
I would love to meet him. You know what I'm saying? A little shake up, get a little advice here and there.
Let's get like a little workout with CD going, 3 of us. Come on.
I would love that, actually. I've never had a CD workout. I would love that.
What?
Down for whatever. I'm always down to add something to the game.
There we go. All right, so going into March, well, do either of you have any advice for me? But Stewie, do you have any advice on repeating? And I know my mindset isn't like too focused on like the pressure and whatever, but there's still like, what it's like to be in this position.
Stewie, this is all you. I got knocked down in the first round my freshman year, and I left after that, so I got
true one and done.
I got nothing.
Okay. That's why I've been sitting here quiet.
I got you. My advice for you going into this last national championship run is to take it one game at a time. And I think as far as like just focusing on finishing the regular season, and then you get to the conference tournament, and then you get to the national championship game, I think that sometimes, especially in your senior year, you're looking ahead. You're seeing what's coming after and all these other things, and how can you plan for it? Like, stay in the moment. You touched on it earlier in the podcast of like, you want to enjoy all these things. And I think the biggest thing that I miss is like having roommates, and being with your teammates and hanging out and like going to class and like talking shit and like having fun, because that doesn't happen anymore. So my advice would just be to remain locked in, be confident in what you do, and then go out and do it. There's literally no more thinking. You just have to play.
Thoughtless playing. Yeah, I need that. I need that every game.
Stewie, as my best college player, in my opinion, that's ever played the game, 4-time NCAA champion, 3-time WNBA champion, 2-time WNBA MVP, and 3-time Olympic gold medalist. Which one of them was the best?
Honestly, this is a really hard question because they're all like in different levels. I will say that winning the Olympics in 2024 in Paris was very special to me because I was able to have my kids there. Ruby and Teo were able to see me win a gold medal and be a part of that. But if I had to like rank WNBA championships, bringing one back to New York was by far my favorite because it just never had been done before, and the city just has popped off since then.
I love hearing you say that. As a New Yorker myself and Liberty fan, I am so glad you held it down for us. You and the Liberty held it down for us because it's so, they say New York hasn't won in so long, and that's true. The Knicks haven't won in God knows how long. Good luck to them. But when people are like, oh, we haven't won, I said, excuse me, 2024, the Liberty just won, so not too much.
Mm-hmm.
So that's amazing. One, to be able to do what you do on the Olympic level in front of your children, in front of your family, and then to bring one home for New York. I mean, I couldn't be happier.
Y'all New Yorkers got so much pride, boy, I'll tell you.
And and we're a little bit Delulu, too.
I might know. My pops from out there, man. I don't know how y'all get down.
We are delusional. Like, to me, the Liberty are going to win again, and the Knicks are going to win in my lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Speaking to existence, I like it.
But I'm gonna root for you though.
And Knicks are gonna win in my lifetime.
You real for that. We don't knock them out. We don't knock them out the past 2 years in a row.
Wow.
I'm on a different team now. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
I'm gonna root for you to do well, but I'm still root for the Knicks to win. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. That's respect. That's love. It's game recognizing game right there.
There you go. Stu, you're also a 2-time EuroLeague women's champion, and you just signed up for another stint with the Turkish Juggernauts. Did I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How did that come to be?
Oh, honestly, so I just it literally just announced today that I signed with Fener. Going back to Fenerbahce, they literally offered me something that I couldn't refuse. Like, I'm gonna go there in beginning of April and play the 2 games potentially for the Final Four and help bring another EuroLeague championship back to Fener, back to Turkey. It was something that I didn't think would ever happen again, and then they just sent me something that I couldn't say no to. So here I am, going to Fener.
That's amazing. So how long will you be out there for?
I'll be there for like 2 weeks.
Literally 2 weeks. That's right. First of all, that's
it's a cheat code.
Imagine being on that level, bro.
That.
That's so hard.
Can you imagine being in that Turkish league and it's like, oh yeah,
So
Breanna
hard.
Stewart for the last 2 weeks? Child, I know they tight.
If I'm the other team, I'm sick. I'm like, oh, we got
That's
a chance
got
this year. Oh.
My grandma was literally this morning. She was like, your grandfather told me something that wasn't true, right? And I was like, well, what was it? He was like, he said that you're going to Turkey. And I was like, Grandpa's actually right about this one. I am going to Turkey. Surprise to you too.
Will the whole fam go out there with you?
I think they will. I think that the EuroLeague Final Four is actually in Spain, so it's perfect. Like, they'll be able to go back to Spain for a little bit. We'll see Marta's mom and
nice.
Have a little European flavor before we go start. Hopefully the WNBA. Hopefully we can get it done.
Please.
Hello.
Please.
You know what? We're negotiating. We're negotiating a good CBA for you, okay? We're gonna make sure
appreciate
you're gonna get all
really
the things
do.
that you need.
Yeah, what amazing timing. What amazing timing.
I'm literally spoiled. Like, I'm just getting all the good stuff you're leaving behind for me. You're paving the way for me. Thank you.
Shirt. New CBA shirt.
Talking about you didn't have the Worth practice facility. Thank you so much. You made that possible. It's all the little things.
So Unrivaled 101 just wrapped and Chelsea Gray was crowned champion. I know you mentioned a little bit earlier playing, you won a game, then ended up losing to Aaliyah Boston. How is it running that tournament back for the second year?
Just had to bring that up.
You brought it up.
Like, cut that out. Cut that out. I think the one-on-one is really cool. And it's like, listen, you just have to put your pride aside and you go out and play. And the way the format is, because it's first to 11, 2s and 3s, you never know who can kind of get on a run. So I was happy to redeem myself a little bit, like score a point, win a game. And we talked about AB. AB kind of knocked me out. She literally knocked me. I took a charge. I think I took the first charge in one-on-one. I knew that was coming. I knew she was just going to run right into me. Yeah. But it's a way for people to showcase their skill and show how much separation they can create in 7 seconds. So shout out to Chelsea, point guard, for getting the dub.
Facts. One of my
if anybody
players.
Watched Chelsea versus Leash, that thing was, they were going at it. It was exhausting. It went down to game 3 and Chelsea just took the 3. She went for the kill and won that $200K. So also shout out to Sprite. I know we're not doing that here, but they put an opportunity for us to have a huge prize in winning a one-on-one tournament. And it's just really cool to see people support women constantly.
That's badass, man. I really think, to that point on the women's side, I think the men can take a note, from that. Just add a little flavor to the All-Star Weekend or something, man. Because, that was fun to watch, bro. For real. And to your point, you have to put your pride aside. There's a couple women who got shut out. You know what I mean? And to you know what I'm saying? To your casuals watch, it's like, oh, she sucks. She this and that. But it's like, nah, these women are just that good.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just how it goes, man. So I think that was amazing. I think it was a good inception of it all this year. And, to your point, Stewie, that just from a fan's perspective, man, that shit was fun to watch, bro. There was really some good games out there. It was dope.
Definitely was fun to watch.
I was holding my breath the whole last game.
Did anyone complain about finals being on Valentine's Day?
No.
That's good.
I mean, I think Tepessa, Chelsea's wife, was actually very happy that she played.
That's a great Valentine's Day.
A great dinner.
What a fact.
Dinner on her for everybody in Miami, actually.
All right, Myles, we have some questions for you.
All right, hit me.
So you spent 10 years with the Pacers before coming to the Bucks. What was that transition like?
Man, where do I begin? It was tough, man, because like yourself, I was a teenager when I got drafted there. I was 19 years old when I got drafted. And again, I grew up in Indiana, basically. Spent the entirety, a third of my life there. I think that more than anything, the toughest part was the relationships I made, because I had something that was very rare. Within the organization, I had the same strength coach, I had the same PT, I had the same massage therapist, the same people for 10 years straight. That doesn't happen. A lot of people get fired and hired and whatnot. I've, built real life relationships with people. I got to watch their kids grow up from elementary school to graduating or going to college and whatnot. So it was tough, man. It was a tough transition for me. And I'm still in that transitionary phase, man. It's only been 4 or 5 months since I've been in Milwaukee, But the best thing you can do, kind of just transitioning, just, from your side of things is, man, really immerse yourself in the community. No matter what city you get drafted to, they're going to be really excited and really happy to have you there. But that same love they show you, you got to show them right back. I'm not talking about, it doesn't have to be just like, straight up philanthropic stuff. It can be as simple as going and supporting a small business. Going to get some coffee at this shop, posting about it, or just get down a week and going to the park. Like people are going to know who you are. You're larger than life. And more people know you than you think they do. I think that's something that, I had to learn kind of like the hard way. It didn't help that I was 7 feet tall walking around the city, but, And the last thing I'd probably say is just team equity. It's very important. Don't take for granted, like kind of what Stu was saying, like, just going to dinners and all that type of stuff, or just hanging out with the girls. Like, it's going to be a different transition for you because, you have, grown ass women there. Some of these women have kids, some of these women have families to go back to, but that time, to get to spend together, it all helps and builds towards, winning a championship, something that's very important. So yeah, man, I probably say it's community activation, get yourself out there, and then just embrace where you're at. If you embrace the community, they'll embrace you. I think it's really important.
That's really good advice.
Myles.
Yeah.
You're also really into fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you get your inspiration from?
I love that question because, a big thing for me is that I've always just dressed how I felt, right? So another thing too, I think is very important is branding, and which Azzi, you already do an amazing job of, by the way. Just I want to give kudos to you and your team. Like you do an amazing job of just like branding yourself and just, putting yourself out there. That's another thing that's very important as well. There's a lot of young women looking up to you. So, the way you represent yourself is huge. So it's key. But for me, man, I didn't really care too much about fashion when I first got to the league because growing up, everything kind of fit me like this. You know what I'm saying? All my pants was like high water and stuff. So I was like, man, they don't make stuff my size anyways, right? And then as I got more and more in my career, I realized how important it is to represent yourself and whatnot. So, I have Texas roots. So I like, adding some Western flair into what I do. And then also dressed really preppy growing up. I was a Polo Ralph Lauren. I went through the whole swag era. I know you know what I'm talking about, Ashanti. You feel me? I went through the whole swag era and everything. So
don't do me.
We came up in the same era, man. I know you know. But I kind of like to mix the two. I call it like a preppy Western, like, type of feel. I don't necessarily get like my inspiration from anybody in particular. I just like to put things together. Like I have a very like creative mind when it comes to that. I enjoy putting pieces together. I enjoy, looking at my closet and seeing what colors go with this, like earth tones, like making all that stuff come together. So yeah, like I have like a real preppy Western like type of like flair to me.
So you put your fits together yourself, or you have a stylist that you work with?
No, for sure. So I had a personal shopper for a minute, and she kind of helped me source. Help me source clothes and whatnot. And her name is Jordan Cadell. And she's actually really good at what she does. She does style NBA players as well, WNBA players as well, if you need the shouts. That's the biggest thing. It's hard to find stuff that actually fits. You know what I'm saying? So she sources the right people, and then she'll help me put some looks together. But I told you I had like that ADHD mind, bro. Like I'll put like 4 or 5 fits together at one time and like kind of plan them out. Like I enjoy the process of making, fits and looks come together.
That's so cool.
Well, you're killing it.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, Stewie, you be putting that ish on too, girl.
Oh, I know.
Talk
Right
your
now,
shit,
I'm just
Stewie.
lazy.
Just like,
I'm just lazy.
Talk
It's
your
okay,
shit,
girl. Get your stylist.
I'm just lazy.
Stu, you pick your fits out?
No. I've been working with Courtney Mace for a while, and she's out of LA. So now I'm just transitioning to a new stylist in New York. So I'm really excited about that. Just for like, just make everything a little bit easier. I don't know, Azzi. Like, if you could do tunnel fits in college, would you do it or no?
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh my god!
You want to talk about lazy? I'm so lazy. I wear my pajamas if I could. I do sometimes.
And what you gonna do when you get to the league?
Get a stylist.
Do not walk on that tunnel fit with some pajama pants, or I will never let you
Come through, vet.
I will literally blow your phone up, Azzi.
I might have to do it one time.
Putting pajamas on.
Just one time.
All right, then it has to be like diamonds on it, like
Versace, something,
silk, fluff, pink. We're not doing this in the league.
Oh gosh.
Come on.
Like that's so much to think about. I don't know how you
don't have
do
to
it.
think about it. Hire people to think for you.
Exactly. Yeah,
That's
life is different now. Life's gonna be different.
Don't worry. I'm gonna call my mama. You know my mama gonna get you right.
Okay, Myles, I see all those Legos. Those are Legos back there, right?
Yes, indeed.
I've been looking at them the whole time. How many different sets is that?
Man, I got so many, bro. If I can like pan the camera around, hold on, let me see if I can move my laptop. This is just like part of my collection. So I have a house here in Dallas and Austin as well, but like they're like all over the place.
No way.
Wait, how tall are those?
Myles, it looks like
how tall
AI.
are those ones? The Mario
So those
ones?
are pretty, those pretty big. That's probably like 2.5, 3 feet big and like 5,000, 6,000 pieces each. Like I literally sit here and put all these together, bro. It's one of my favorite hobbies. Like I build like all day, every day.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Yeah. Yeah. Quite. Come on, Stewie.
Okay, which one is your favorite?
My favorite actually isn't here. So I have a house in Austin as well where I went to college. And that's where like all like my Legos are. This is only like a third of my collection right here.
Tell them it's Lego. It's not Legos. Lego.
Look at Stewie with the application. Yeah.
My bad.
I feel like black people be putting the S on stuff.
Day one, he was like Lego. And I was like, ugh.
Come on, Stewie. Yeah.
It's okay, Azzi. I be saying Legos.
It's all
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Within the Lego lore, the fandom and whatnot, it's like a sin to call them Legos. Like they're really big on their branding and whatnot. So it's all capital letters, Lego. Come on, Stu. I'm actually proud. I'm proud of you, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Come on.
Locked in.
Yeah, man.
So like when it's more than one, it's still Lego?
Yeah, still Lego.
Period.
These are my Lego. Yeah.
These are my Lego.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I know it sounds crazy.
No, I need to know because I can't be.
Ashanti doesn't look like she's believing it. She's.
Hey man, we can go through a whole class, whole lecture, but it's a lot to come with it. But it's just a really big hobby of mine, man. Like, as you'll see when you get to the league, you got so much spare time. Like you're there, you only practice maybe 2, maybe 3 hours out the day. Then you have the rest of the day to kind of just do whatever. And as I got into the league, it was just just like a mindless thing for me, man. I was able to shut the world out for a minute. It doesn't matter if I had a good game, it doesn't matter if I had a bad game, it doesn't matter. Got haters on my line, like nothing, man. I kind of shut the world out, put some music on, and just build. It's just kind of just something that's very relaxing to me, man. And it kind of started like when I was back in school or back like in middle school, I'd probably say. These right here, they're called Bionicles. This is like in the early 90s or whatnot. It was like a big thing, like these like robot looking things. Those were like the first real like, big Lego sets, back in the day. So I started putting those together when I was a kid and then kind of put it down for a minute. And I picked it back up. And when I first got to leave building it, it was like, oh, you fucking nerd, you dweeb, you this, and that. Like, I got everything. And I took all the heat for it. But like, again, it never really deterred my path. You know what I'm saying? It's something that I just really enjoy doing. And you look up now and everybody's doing it, man. Like, I think it's like a huge thing, something that's big in the culture. People are loving it now. And, again, I took the heat for it, but, I'm still in the middle of it all. I have like I put together maybe over like 300,000 pieces, man. Like, it's just, I'm telling you, man, it's fun.
That's amazing. I need to know how long the Mario ones took.
The Mario one took the Luigi probably took me about 2 weeks. The Yoshi one took a little bit longer. It took me about a month. And the Mario was actually a gift. So like I did the Luigi and the Yoshi. So yeah.
That's so impressive.
Very
It's an amazing collection.
Appreciate that, man.
All right, you guys. Now it's time for our Fudding game section. For this Fudding game, it's going to be our start, bench, cut game. So we're going to give you a scenario, a topic, and you're going to have 3 options, and you're going to choose whether you're going to start this person, like your number 1 pick, bench them, solid backup, or cut. And y'all know what that means.
Oof. That's going to be tough.
All right, this first one is OD.
Yo, wait,
yeah,
this
is
is
tough,
in here.
bro.
This first one is OD. All right, UConn national championship game down 2. We need 1 shot. Your options are. Sorry. Your options
crazy,
are.
Who put me in this?
I love you, Azzi, but I'm gonna be honest.
I'm cutting myself.
Your options are Maya Moore, Diana Taurasi, and Azzi Fudd. Now
It's
you
not
know you my
personal.
girl, Azzi.
It's not
You know you
personal.
my
I get
girl.
it. I cut myself too.
Who's answering this question?
Y'all.
Me?
Y'all, both of y'all.
We'll go with the one with the most UConn experience.
No. Both of y'all.
This is not right. This is not right. All right. This is who I would say. Not personal, Azzi. Remember? Okay.
It's not. I would make the shot, but I'm the third option in this group.
Yeah.
She said make the shot.
These are all wins right here. I'm going D first. She's like the clutchest, I think. And then I'm gonna go Maya because I'm just thinking about when she made that shot in the playoffs.
I was there.
Because that was crazy.
Crazy, yeah.
And then I'm going to go Azzi. But I'm not cutting anybody. I'm just putting them all. 1, 2, 3.
It's not personal. I get it.
Yeah. I would challenge that. I'd probably say I'm putting Maya Moore first because she was one of my favorite players to watch. And I was in the building, bro. It was my rookie year. There she was playing against Indiana Fever, against Tamika Catchings and them. And we were so gassed up because the Fever had finally made a comeback. They've lost the first couple of games and look like they're about to do it. She hit that shot at the top of the key. You can hear a pin drop, bro, literally in the arena. It was like a collective. So just watching that myself, I have to put her number one. Same thing, Azzi, you know what I'm saying? You're there, but you're not there yet. You're on your way. You feel me? I had to put DT number 2 just because of, the performances I've seen, especially in the Olympics and whatnot. It was that's where I watched her the most. And then I'm going to have to cut you until you keep proving yourself, man. Yeah, that's it.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is the producers.
Yeah, this is the producers.
They love some controversy, boy.
This is not. Okay, next one. Best sense of style.
Doesn't get easier. I see it. I'm looking at it.
Skylar Diggins, Myles Turner, Angel Reese.
I'm going to go my start. I'm going to go with Sky. I love her style. How she can mix it up. I love her style. And then my bench, I'm going to go with Myles. I'm a little more unfamiliar with your style, but I'm starting to familiarize myself with it.
Real.
And I like it. And I like what you're talking about. And I feel like none of these is a cut. I like Angel's style too. I wouldn't cut it. So I don't know. I like her style too, but it's not a cut. It's still there. But as I'm learning more about Myles, I'm a fan.
You real for that, man. I feel bad about, cutting you on the last question. All right, to piggyback that, I probably, of course I'm going to start myself. You know what I'm saying? I've been putting it on for years now. And then I've always liked Skylar Diggins' sense of style as well. She's one of the people who as well, out of Notre Dame, who really represented herself well and was really stepped into that branding. You know what I'm saying? I think that was very important, especially at that transitionary period of the women's game. She's someone that everybody was following. So it was an on and off the court thing for her. And then I got to cut Angel only because, I like how she be popping her shit. She talk her shit and she walks that. She did the Victoria's Secret, fashion show and everything. She really lives it and embodies it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But just for, for the home team, I got to cut it for this time.
Well, I think everybody has the same number one. Sky, number one. She was just at the Grammys and that fit was fire. I'm gonna go number 2 with Angel because I still have to see in my mind, Myles. I want to understand the Western style more.
Okay.
Personally, I just can't figure out the cowboy boots yet.
You from New York? I get it. Y'all Yankees up there.
Yeah. We want the Tims and the hats. That's
hey, come on. Constructs, okay.
So sorry, Myles. I'm just cut you on that one. But I'm gonna go look up some pictures after this and see.
Next thing you know, she's wearing cowboy boots.
Maybe when I play in Dallas this year, you can help me.
I got that snake skin, I got the ostrich, the alligator, what you need.
Wow.
Okay, most unguardable.
No, I think you definitely need a dresser though. This needs to happen.
You talking, he gonna dress you too.
Yeah,
he gonna dress you too. Yeah.
That ass. No, we do a whole collab next year. You're right.
I love it.
Perfect.
Okay, most unguardable. Breanna Stewart, Nafisa Collier, Kevin Durant. This is crazy.
I see what we're doing here. We're just gonna put one person in everything.
Just a couple more shots here and there. Well, I can only speak from some experience. KD is 7 foot and can literally do everything. His release point is so high. I'm 7 feet tall and I can't I can't block his jump shot. You know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine what it'd be like, for y'all trying to guard him. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him at number 1. Because again, what people don't realize is how deceptively quick he is, even at his age right now. He gets to his spots. He does a great, amazing job at finding where he wants to be on the floor, targeting that and get there. So I'll put him number 1. I'm gonna put Stewie number 2, and it's not just because she's my esteemed co-host, just because I actually do watch the game. Again, like you kind of spoke to as well, Az, earlier, that like Stewie doesn't matter who's guarding her, whatnot. Versatility just kind of just takes over. You know what I mean? So she can just kind of get her shot off over anybody. It's just a very patient game. That's one of the things that I told her like when we first started the podcast. One thing I love about her is just her poise and her patience. She never looks rattled or sped up. I love Fee's game. I really do, especially these past couple years. It's been amazing watching her come up, but like I'm gonna take you over her just because of what I've seen personally, even though she is a bucket.
Thank you.
Well said.
For me, like, I think like KD's just like we're cutting him because that's not even fair. Like we're cutting him. He's not in the conversation.
Good one. All right.
We're cutting him, and Stewie and Fee, like, you guys, unguardable. You guys got it. Nothing either of you can't do.
Honestly, like, I don't know. I would like to see that. Like, I want to see, like, I know KD's got a crazy release point, but I want to see, like, where my arm is going to be compared to that.
Listen, I'm 9'6" when I do this. I'm 9'6" when I stand up like tall. When I tell you his release point is literally like
9'7".
I can't describe it, bro. It's actually something crazy. Yeah.
The last one. Who's winning 1-on-1? Breanna Stewart, Myles Turner, Az Fudd.
Who's on first, team? What's up?
I'll answer first.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like if everybody doesn't say themselves.
Come on, but are you really a hooper?
Yeah, I'm going with me.
I know that's right,
I'm going with me.
Okay. Okay, let's start here. Az, why?
If you try to get down,
Why?
I'm gonna try to dunk on me, Myles. I'm gonna foul you.
Play to your strength. There you go. Yeah,
That's real.
I'm gonna start with the ball, and I'm gonna hit 11 straight.
Period.
Because if either of you get the ball, like, I'm not so sure I'm getting it back. Actually, I'm pretty positive. Unless, like, I just gotta pray for a miss, but I'm not getting it back. So I gotta go 11 straight. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You got to just shoot that.
So one thing I'll say about you, Az, I've obviously watched you play. You're really good off of action to win it. You come off pin downs really well, especially on the right side of the floor. You come over, left side of the floor. Just come off this way. I'm being so serious. I watch basketball, yo. But I've seen you like in action. You feel me? I know you can shoot the ball too. You're like a 40% shooter or something like that, like something crazy. But as far as just straight ones, how are you gonna get around me? That's what I want to know.
That's a great question. I think my first goal, I just got to move you. Like, I feel like I'm
not the quickest laterally. No, I'm not the quickest laterally.
I got to move you a little bit. I need and just enough space to get my shot off. Just enough.
Okay.
And it's going to be some trial and error because your arm's really long. But I don't know.
I just look like this. I'm also 270 now. Like, I just look
like
this.
Talk your stuff, Myles.
Honestly, I think it's whoever scores first will probably win this game, no matter what.
That makes sense. You're gonna keep the ball.
I'm gonna go with myself. I'm gonna post Az up, and I'm gonna post Az up. I'm gonna shoot over Myles.
You're gonna shoot over me. Okay, word. All right.
Shot fake. Ooh.
I'm just letting y'all know. I'm not going. So if this sounds great, I'm not going. Okay, hold on. Here's about this. You only get 2 or 3 dribbles? Because it's caveats. You can dribble the entire time. It gets a little different.
Oh my goodness. I don't know the rules.
We're going 7-second shot clock.
7-second clock.
After you fit us for our Western style, we'll play 1-on-1.
All right.
I want to see this. I would like to ref.
This could be a whole thing, man. It's an NBA, WNBA crossover.
Come on.
What's good?
iHeart and Unanimous set it up.
Time for one more break. When we come back, instead of our parent corner, I will be giving life advice to Az. And of course, we have our What the Fudds of the week.
Welcome back to our special crossover episode of Game Recognized Game and Fudd Around and Find Out.
On Game Recognized Game, we do a couple of things at the end of my show, and one of them is called Stewie's Parents Corner, where I give parenting advice to Myles and anyone who cares. But today, I'm going to give life advice to Az. Also, first, I'm going to give parenting advice because my son, Teo, is obsessed with Hot Wheels. And Did you guys know that underneath the Hot Wheels, like the upside-down part of the car, it tells their name, like the name of the car. So now he's bringing every single car to me and said, what's this name? What's this name? What's this name? McLaren. This, some other Acura, some other, they just constantly name some cars. So if anybody's wondering, they're underneath.
I've had Hot Wheels my whole life. I didn't know that. So.
I didn't know that either.
See?
At all.
See? Look at the underneath. All right. My life advice would be to make sure that you have people around you to help you stay organized. Because while there are moments where you can do Lego, there is also moments where you are so busy all day, every day. So making sure that you have that balance of like you're trying to do things and build your brand and like be in the gym and all this stuff, but you have to have somebody that's also there and looking out for your best interest on when you have to say no. And that's something that I've learned more recently is like saying no to things, even though I want to do them or I'm super interested in them. I just like can't stretch myself too thin, and you don't want to stretch yourself too thin so that you can't be your best when you're supposed to be. And that's literally on the basketball court. So like find a healthy balance, because in college, it's kind of created for you. You know, you go to school, you have study hall, you have practice, whatever, like, and then you have chill time. In the pros, it's like nobody's looking out for your chill time except you and the people around you. So like, lock that in all the time.
Protect your peace, man. That's so real.
I've gotten some good. I gotta take notes after this one of all the advice I've gotten from the two of you.
Got some good vets in the game, man.
Run the episode back.
Yeah, man. So our other closing segment is called New to Stewie. Where I teach you something about what I'm into. You know, in the past, Lego. A couple episodes ago, we did some about yoga, breath techniques and whatnot. I just modern renaissance, man. I'm into a lot of different things. So I got a new one for y'all today. Look around. All right, class. Everybody know what this is?
Rubik's Cube.
It's a Rubik's Cube for those who are listening.
You know how to do that.
I can. It's something that over the pandemic, it's one of those times where I just got really bored. I just wanted to challenge myself with something, and I just kind of figured out the algorithm of this thing. It's pretty cool. So it's a 6-sided thing, right? I got a little party trick for y'all. It would take me a long ass time to teach y'all how to do this on the camera. But anytime you have a solved Rubik's Cube around, you want to find the white side and you put it face down, right? No offense to it. You find the white side, you put it face down. And then you could pick any color after that and have it facing you, right? So the biggest algorithm here, it's up, left, down, right. I know that sounds crazy, so we're going to go slow. Up, left, down, right.
Okay.
Right? It's kind of hard to show you on the camera, but just remember that. Up, left, down, right. Cool. So if you take it, you face it with your right hand, you're going to go up, left, down, right. All right. Now the party trick is you're going to show it to the crowd or whatnot. It looks crazy. It looks like it's all messed up. So you remember the side as you're on. And you do that 6 times because it's a 6-sided figure. So you go up, left, down, right. 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 Up. And now it's back solved.
Oh.
Wow.
Right? I had the list. Write this down.
So again,
left.
The party trick. You're going to do it yourself. Find the color that you want. Find the face that you want, right? So I'm going to go blue. It's my favorite color. So I'm going to go up, left, down, right. You don't want the crowd to see that it's solved, right? So before you show everybody, show them that it's like messed up. Up, left, down, right. It's like, oh, look, everybody, I can solve a Rubik's Cube. Blah, 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 blah. Up, left, down, right. 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 And it's back to normal.
Okay. So again, do you know how to solve a Rubik's Cube, or you just know how to con them?
No, I
Wait, are you doing it or no?
You're trying me. I feel tried. I can absolutely solve a Rubik's Cube. Like I said, I can do it like under 2 minutes.
Okay, so
are you
that
tricking
approach
us?
does not work for solving it. That's just for like.
It's just when it's messed up. Again, you can trick people and make them into thinking you know how to solve like a Rubik's Cube or something like that. Yeah. So again, you show it to them all messed up, not solved. It's like, look, I bet I can solve this in under 30 seconds. So like, nah, you crazy nigga. Or whatever. So you get it up, left, down, right. Up, left, down, right. Up, left. We're going to have to cut that part for show. Up, left, down, right. Yeah.
I need a Rubik's Cube.
That's my new to it, man. It's fun. I think Rubik's Cube is something I've always was into when I was over the pandemic and whatnot. I tried my entire life as a kid to figure it out. And then as I got into it, I just, figured it out over time.
Thank you, Myles. That's great.
Yeah, thank you. I'm about to use that later tonight.
That's a fact. I'm like, where's my Rubik's Cube?
Up, left, down, right.
Up, left, down, right.
All right, you guys. This is now a segment that we do on Fudd Around and Find Out called What the Fudd of the Week. So What the Fudd of the Week is something that happened this week that made you say, what the Fudd? since you guys are, crossover episode, we'll let you guys go first, and then I'll say mine last.
All right, man. So my what the Fudd of the week. Not sure if everybody watched the dunk contest. Right.
The silence is crazy.
Yo, the All-Star game is dead. It's not even funny. All right, I'm gonna run that.
I was there.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch it either. So just so we're there. But anyways, all right. Yeah, man. So my what the Fudd of the week is rookie Jace Richardson. Man, this was a tough one to watch because his pops, Jace Richardson, is one of the best in-game dunkers, best dunk contest participants of all time. And I'm sure you guys may have saw the viral clip where he went up and it looked like he went from the side of the backboard and tried to throw it off, do a 360 dunk, and his arm got stuck. And he came down and smacked his head on the floor. And as a rookie, man, in your first all-star environment, a lot of pressure with your pops being, who he is, I bet that was just a tough feeling to recover from, He ended up, being okay and finished the dunk contest, but I'm sure it was just a gut-wrenching reaction. I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? Oh, that was just a tough one for me personally to watch. That's my what the Fudd of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dang, I didn't know that was Jason Richardson's son.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough. I did see that though.
I did too.
Yeah, it's tough.
My what the Fudd moment of the week was when I lost in one-on-one. I felt like that was a moment where I could be like, what the Fudd? But also so you get these timeouts in one-on-one. So I took a timeout because I was just getting bodied. And I sat on the bench or whatever. And my kids have no idea what's happening, right? So I have Ruby's trying to give me my jacket that I told her to hold. This is in my 30 seconds as I'm trying to gather my life to win one-on-one. And Taylor's just sitting right in between my legs. And I'm literally, I'm like, what the Fudd? What's happening right now? So that could be my moment, my loss.
Do your kids know how goated their moms are? That's what, I know they're not there yet, but when you were talking about how the Paris Olympics was your favorite because your family was there, your kids were there, they got to witness that. It's they don't realize they're watching greatness every single time they watch.
Yeah. That's history.
No, Ruby understands a little bit because she just has been around a little bit more. But she is always quick to put me in check. She's like, Mommy, I made 7 baskets in a row on the mini hoop and you missed. You made 0. And I'm like,
I'll humble you, boy.
Thank you.
All right, my what the Fudd, I'm also gonna go unrivaled what the Fudd, was the championship game. I guess I forgot that the championship or the finals game is best of 3. And watching that, I was tired for them.
They were gassed.
They were giving it their all. And also, the first game being 7-0, and then I was just impressed. I was impressed by it. They were competing so hard, and it was crazy. But it was so much fun to watch.
For sure.
Literally, when they were both dying, I was like, are they just going to split it? Are they just going to be like, let's split it?
You think
nobody can score?
Maybe if I let you score here. That was crazy.
Not with that money on the line. Right. Okay, my what the Fudd of the week is I got to meet Michelle Obama at All-Star Weekend.
Nice. That's badass.
I had the opportunity to link up with her through a brand, and it was me and 4 other people, and we sat down and talked for an hour. And that changed my life. I'm a different person now, new outlook on life. She's very she just gives auntie, grandma, family vibes. And she looks amazing for her to be in her 60s. And she'll tell you, she's like, I'm 60. So I'm like, girl, I played tennis. I just love to be able to sit down and chat with her. What I left with from that conversation was quite a lot. But if I would sum it up, I learned how much she cares and still cares, even after being out of the, after not being the first lady anymore, how important nutrition is to her. I was part of that generation where our cafeteria got rid of the snacks and the vending machines and brought in all the healthy food. During that time, I let her know, I was didn't love it, holding up the celery, where's my gummy bears? But in hindsight, I'm it makes a difference, healthy lifestyle, learning from young so you can be better as an adult. So that's my what the Fudd of the week.
That's insane. That's so cool.
Yeah, I think that trumps all of ours.
No,
that's
100%.
Literally.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you guys. This was so fun.
Yes.
I had a great time, man. New perspective, man. You got a new fan in me, man. I've been following you from, for a minute now, but, now that we had the personal connection, this is dope, man. So I wish you the best of luck. The best of your game is yet ahead.
Period. Thank you guys for having us. Cool crossover.
All right, well, that is a wrap on today's episode of Fudd Around and Find Out and Game Recognized Game. Myles, Stewie, thank you guys so much for joining. Today was amazing. And listeners, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. We'll see you guys next week.